Are you feeling completely overwhelmed by your finances? Don't worry, you are definitely not alone. Today, we are going to cut right through all that clutter and show you the only 3 bank accounts you really need to build wealth and, more importantly, to live your version of a rich life. All right, let's dive in. If you've ever felt like you're just buried under a mountain of spreadsheets, a bunch of different budgeting apps, and like a dozen different accounts, I get it. We've all been there. It's this common feeling that managing your money has to be this super complex, stressful chore that just creates a ton of anxiety and decision fatigue. Well, here's the hard truth. Traditional manual budgeting, it just doesn't work for most people. It's kind of like trying to stick to a super strict diet by just using willpower. It is exhausting, right? You're asked to track every single coffee, every sandwich, and honestly, it's no wonder so many of us just give up and fall off the wagon. This quote right here, this is everything. It perfectly captures our core philosophy, what we call the 85% solution. I want you to forget about being perfect. The goal is to have a simple, automated system that just works, one that runs in the background, making good financial decisions the default, not some daily chore you have to think about. So, what is this magical solution? Well, it's not another complicated spreadsheet or some restrictive new budget. Nope. It's an elegant, almost minimalist financial blueprint. And trust me, it is way simpler than you think. That's it. Just 3. This entire framework, sometimes called the 3-account rule, is designed to take the thinking out of it, to minimize that cognitive load by giving every single one of your dollars a specific job before you even wake up in the morning. We're going to shift the burden from your active willpower to a smart, passive system design. So let's break down the specific role of each of these 3 pillars. Think of them like this. You've got your transactional hub, you've got your psychological shield, and you've got your wealth engine. Let's start with that first one, the hub. Okay, so think of your checking account as like the air traffic control tower for your money. Its main job is not to earn you a bunch of interest. Its job is to provide liquidity, easy access to your cash. This is where your paycheck lands, and it's where all your fixed costs, like your rent and your bills, get paid from. The most important feature here? No fees, period. Now for your high-yield savings account, or HYSA. This is your defense. It's basically a psychological wall you build between your daily spending money and your savings. This is home-based for your emergency fund and for saving up for those big planned expenses. By separating this money, you're pretty much hiding it from yourself. It protects you from those impulse buys. And if savings is defense, well, this is your offense. Your investment account is the engine, and it's designed for one thing and one thing only: long-term growth. This is where you put your money to work for you, letting it grow and compound over decades. See, savings protects you from going backward, but investing is what actually builds significant, life-changing wealth over time. So here's a quick look at how it all fits together. Your checking account, that's all about liquidity, money for right now. Your HOSA is for security, money for the near future. And your investment account is for growth, money for your distant future. Each one has a very clear job, and when they work together, they create this beautiful, self-running system. Okay, let's zoom in on that high-yield savings account for a sec. One of the most powerful ways to use it is with something called sinking funds. This is a total game changer. It's a strategy that turns those big, stressful, surprise expenses into small, predictable, manageable monthly savings goals. No more panic when your car insurance bill shows up. A lot of modern online banks let you do this with digital buckets or envelopes. You can literally create these separate, labeled folders inside your one savings account. So you might have a bucket for your main emergency fund, another one for that vacation you're planning, one for car maintenance. You get the idea. It gives you all the organization of having 10 different accounts without any of the hassle. So we've got our savings organized. Now let's talk about fueling that wealth engine, your investments. To really get the most bang for your buck, you need to put your money into your accounts in the most efficient order possible. And that's where something called the ladder of personal finance comes in. It's just a simple roadmap that helps you prioritize tax advantages. And my favorite, free money. So you just want to follow these steps right in order. Number 1, if your employer offers a 401k match, you contribute just enough to get the full match. It's literally a 100% return on your money. It is free money. Next, you aggressively pay off any high-interest debt, like credit cards. Then, you max out your Roth IRA, which gives you tax-free growth. After that, you can circle back and put even more into your 401k. Only when you've done all that do you move on to a regular taxable investment account.
Okay, so we've designed the architecture, we have our three pillars. Now for the most important part. We connect them. This is where the magic really happens. We're going to create an automated waterfall that makes your entire financial life run on autopilot.
The whole process kicks off right here. Your full paycheck gets direct deposited into your checking account, our transactional hub. This is the very top of the waterfall. Simple enough? Now listen closely. The very next day, before you even have a chance to see that full balance and start thinking about how to spend it, an automated transfer whisks a preset amount of money over to your high-yield savings account. Boom, your emergency fund and your savings goals are already paid for. You paid yourself first. And at the exact same time, another automated transfer is sending money to your investment accounts, like your Roth IRA. So your wealth engine is now being fueled automatically. You are paying your future self before you've even paid for your morning coffee. And now for the best part. The money that's left in your checking account, well, that's yours to spend, completely guilt-free. You don't have to agonize over whether you can afford to go out to dinner with friends. You know you can because your system has already taken care of all the important stuff. And this brings us to the real point of this whole thing. This isn't just about managing accounts and moving numbers around on a screen. It's about what this system allows you to do, and more importantly, how it allows you to feel. The ultimate benefit of automating all of this is that it just deletes the constant decision-making and that low-level hum of anxiety that so many of us have around money. It frees up your time and your mental energy so you can stop worrying about bills and start focusing on the things in life that actually make you happy. See, this minimalist framework isn't about restriction. It is all about freedom. It's a tool that's designed to automatically fund your personal vision of a rich life, and that means something different for everyone. Maybe it's traveling the world, maybe it's starting a business, or maybe it's just having the financial security to say no to things you don't want to do. So, I'll just leave you with this question. What would change for you if starting this week, your money was just quietly working for you in the background to build the life you actually want to live? Because this isn't just a theory. You can set up these 3 accounts and turn on these automations in a single afternoon. That's the power of a simple system.